Las Vegas. I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a good birthday present.
So you want to go by yourself?
You're not gonna go with me?
Why would I go?
I'm your girlfriend.
I understand that, but why would I go?
It's my birthday.
I understand that, but why would I go? I'm not a
It's
big
my
Usher.
birthday.
I'm not a big Usher fan. So why would I go?
For me.
Okay, I'll go. For what reason? I understand I'll go for you, but what reason would I actually have for me going?
For me?
Just for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Huh?
Alright.
I can't believe you.
I can't believe you just want me to get up and go do what you want. All the time.
There you are. At least someone's here today. I'm sorry, it's my first assignment and most of my crew is out with food poisoning. I told them not to order sushi on a Monday. Everyone knows that's the leftovers from the weekend. Wow, I'm rambling. Hi, I'm Kelly Porter. I'm Reggie's producer. Oh my goodness. Okay, if you don't mind, I am going to sit you down and I'm gonna mic you up. How does that sound? Okay, great. We're gonna throw you right here. And, you know, I've never done this before. I'm wearing a lot of hats today. But not makeup and hair. You know why? Because Dax and I are vegan, and we didn't catch the same plague that the rest of the crew caught. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm gonna need an audio level from you. So, just...
Hello. Hello. dog, penguin.
Damn, I got good music on here.
Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Cat, dog, penguin.
Sounds good. Okay, everything looks good. Reggie, it's all yours.
Hey. Oh, man, it's great to have you here. Back where it all started.
Yeah, it's good to be back and to see a familiar face. You look great.
Oh, come on, man. Look at you. You the one that's looked good. So listen, basically, today's gonna be pretty straightforward. You've seen the show before. Okay, well, I'm just gonna ask you some questions about your life and career. It'll be fun reminiscing. And don't worry, okay? I got your agent's threatening text, and the kid glove stays on today. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Ho, ho, ho. I see you still got those all-pro reflexes.
Yeah. Ironically enough, that's how it all started for me.
You know, if memory serves, you didn't start out playing football back then.
That's right. It was my first day here as a transfer student. Football kind of just found me.
Now for the Beast de Renaissance. Your helmet. Got those fancy words from this French girl I met recently. Okay then, let's see what you can do.
I don't know, Coach. I haven't played since Pop Warner.
Okay, football's just like music, kid. Once you learn how to play it, it never leaves your soul. Besides, if you're half as good as you are in hockey, we're in great shape. Hey, Tommy, give him a ball, would you?
We've already got a QB, Coach. A darn good one based on the colleges that have already made me offers.
And a modest one, apparently. Look, we still don't have any depth behind you. If we want to compete for state, it's always best to be prepared.
All right, suit yourself. You got plenty of room on the bench anyways.
Rough around the edges, I definitely see some potential. What do you say we smooth out those edges at practice?
Sounds good, Coach.
Yeah.
Good practice.
Welcome to the team.
Hey, thanks, man.
All right, man, listen. I'm gonna be real with you. This ain't gym class, okay? This is my team. And as long as you understand that, we'll be fine. You got it?
Find yourself a box, keep it clean.
Seats taken.
Look, man, I ain't playing with you, bro. Don't sit beside me, all right?
Yo, get out of here, bro.
Captain of the team in the corner away from everyone. Shouldn't you be in the middle of the locker room? Morale and all?
Well, I'm just over here for some peace and quiet. I like to get my head clear before a game. But I can't really do that if guys like you keep bothering me. No, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It's just... this whole recruitment thing, it's really stressing me out.
Thought you had a ton of offers.
I did, but they can disappear as quickly as they come in. Plus, if I'm not on my game at all times, I can pretty much kiss it all goodbye. I mean, no full ride to college and no shot at the NFL.
NFL. That's a bit lofty, isn't it?
Maybe, but I got a lot of people counting on me, so it's the NFL or bust.
Well, if you're as good as advertised, that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. You'll get a chance to see up close on Friday night.
Who's that?
That's Reggie Brown. He's in charge of the school paper and the social media account. He's a pretty good kid, just, you know, a little annoying. Great, and here he comes. What's up, Reggie?
Tommy Matthews, the man, the myth, the legend.
What's up, Reggie?
Oh, maybe a exclusive for the paper?
You know, winning me over with flattery will absolutely work every time. Okay, I got an exclusive for you. You ready? Okay, so get this. You're really gonna love this. Okay, so today I was in the cafeteria, and you know how I usually have a chocolate shake at lunch, right? Okay, so today, this is crazy. I had a vanilla shake. That's crazy, right? I mean, vanilla.
Yeah, Tommy, man, you gotta give me something I can use here. Anything, man. Well, how about a quote?
Okay, Reggie, here's a quote. Tommy Matthews scores 4 touchdowns and leads his team to another victory. How about that?
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure I can make that work. It's better than nothing, I suppose.
Hey, if you really want to quote, I can help you out.
You're not online
Who are
with
you,
your friends
exactly?
anymore?
Yeah, I'm the new backup QB.
You're not online with your friends anymore?
Backup
What
QB.
happened?
Yeah, I'm good. No, thanks.
I'm actually doing fake franchise.
On second thought, I need something to report on, and it might be worthwhile for fans to learn the new face of the team.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ask me anything.
Okay. First question. Which quarterback style would you say you emulate the most?
Well, it's been a while since I played competitively, but back in the day, my game was closest to Lamar Jackson. If all my receivers are covered, I pull it down, hit the hole for some big gains.
All right. All right. Solid answer. So, when out on the field, how would you describe your personality in the huddle?
Well, it doesn't matter if you're playing a game or working a job. It all starts at the top with strong leadership, so I like to inspire the people around me.
Finally. That's something I can report on. Thanks, QB2. I'll see you out there Friday night.
All right. Tommy, you all right, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just have this bug that's going around.
You don't look fine. You look sluggish. It's like you're not playing with any heart out there.
Don't you dare talk to me about my heart. I've put everything I have into this. This game is my life.
If you have so much heart, prove it. Because you're not showing any out there. Whoa. Whoa, hey, easy. Easy, man. I ain't mean to upset you.
You're right.
About what?
About my lack of heart.
Look, I didn't mean anything by it.
No, it's my heart, man. I was born with a congenital heart defect.
What does that mean exactly?
That means that my heart doesn't push blood through my body properly.
Tommy, I'm sorry. I had no idea.
I had a surgery when I was 9 to repair it. But my doctor's saying I need another one.
Tommy, you need to get help immediately.
Listen, if word gets out about this, that's the end of my football career. Do you understand? Please, you can't tell anyone about this.
This is serious. You can't afford to wait any longer.
It's just fatigue at this point. I'll be fine. Okay, I just need to get through this season. Plus, I owe it to these guys to help them win a state championship.
Fine. But I don't feel right agreeing to this. If it gets any worse, then I'm gonna have to tell Coach.
What, and let you take over? I don't think so. I'll be fine.
All right, boys, bring it in.
Is that a word?
Well, it's hard to celebrate homecoming when you're being shut out by your crosstown rivals. Tommy Matthews is just not playing like himself tonight, and that is the major storyline as we continue our coverage.
There's going to be another play for you tonight.
What?
We need you to take off your helmet and take a bench.
Coach, what do you mean? You're pulling me? After everything I've given to this team?
I'm doing what's best for you and for the team. Please, take a seat.
Coach, I don't know what he told you, but I'm fine, Coach. I've got scouts here watching me tonight. You can't do this.
Hey. Look, I need you to take it easy. We'll talk about this later in private. Sit.
What'd you say, man?
Let the trainers do their job. I know you're worried, but you got 52 other guys out there. I need you to focus. They are all counting on you.
52 guys? No sweat, Coach. I can do it.
Good, because we're going to need you to ball out. That's not asking too much, of course.
Oh, no, I got this.
Was it the play calling?
I mean, I've had 2 whole weeks to digest everything. I'll be fine. What could go wrong?
Great. Well, with your raw athleticism, you got this.
Hope you're right.
Whoa, you forgetting something? Your helmet. The piece de renaissance, the most important part. Come on, you got this.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. I got this.
Yeah? Yeah, you got this. He so doesn't got this.
One more quarter to go in this always emotion-filled homecoming rivalry. Kevin Connors and our entire broadcast team bringing you the live stream action courtesy of EA Sports. Finds a seam and he's on his way. 10, and he'll finish it off. Touchdown, Ryan Washington. A stunning sequence on the return. So I'm not Not sure what to make of this, but Tommy Matthews was just benched for a backup who joined the team only a couple of weeks ago. And get this, his teammates nicknamed him QB2 because they thought he'd never see the field, but here he is. So an unexpected drive by an unknown backup we call QB2 leads the way to this kick. Caught in the end zone. And he's taken down after crossing the 20-yard line. So the Bearcats are lined up now. And there's Carpenter making some final preparations as we await the snap. Surveys the field. Oh no, he coughs it up! And the Eagles take possession. They flip the field with some great playmaking. So the Eagles are lined up now. And they've got to just be thrilled to begin this drive on the plus side of the field. And he makes the grab. Touchdown. And this game is tied at 13. Can you believe it? Now they'll kick the PAT. And they'll take a narrow lead, just 1 point between the teams. The score now, 14-13. After giving up the touchdown, the Bearcats are back to receive. From a yard or two inside the goal line, he's got it. And he's not able to do much with it, just a decent return. On that Bearcats sideline, head coach Raymond Summers doing his best to keep his kids motivated. I mean, they've watched a 13-0 lead disintegrate with a snap. He's in trouble, and down he goes.
They can't stop me out
here. With just a mile to go, here's second and very long. Out of the gun, looking to fire. Now he dumps it underneath to his running back, and he's taken down at the 28. Boy, they've shown no fear on third down all game long. A great conversion rate. Can they do it again here? Goes underneath with it. That's complete to his running back. And he's down at the 40-yard line. Well, I've got a moment. I gotta give a quick shout out to my man Reggie Brown with the school newspaper here. He took the time to show me around campus earlier today. This kid's got a real future as a reporter. I'm telling you, he did a great piece on QB2 not long ago. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first.
Watch right.
Drops back to throw it again.
Let's go. Big series right here.
Using his legs now. And he slides to avoid the hit. A pickup of 9 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 1.
I got 19.
From the gun, inside handoff. And they're not able to stop him before he comes up with the first down. As a quick side note, what an honor it's been to team up with EA Sports to bring you some of the best high school football action in America. The players will be competing for Heisman trophies, national championships, and even Super Bowl titles in the years to come. Some of them are on this field today. After a solid pickup on that previous play, here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap. Here's Carpenter. Scratch that. He's moving right. And he'll slide to avoid the tackle. No doubt about it. A pivotal moment here on 3rd down. Carpenter hands it off to Favors. And he can't come up with enough to move the sticks. Looks like he needed just 1 more yard to avoid a 4th down. He goes up and gets it. Great catch through the air. A 21-yard gain, and now in striking distance. All right, crisis averted, but they've still got work to do. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Following that incompletion, here's 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Favors. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. A seesaw affair as they take back the lead.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Working from the gun. Here's Carpenter. And that'll be incomplete. They just weren't able to link up on that play. Ready now for the kick. Fielded at the 3. And he stopped at the 32-yard line. The Eagles send out their offense. And that clock is a factor as they look to advance down the field. He's got a man. And he picks up a hefty chunk of yards before he's out of bounds. You know, I gotta say, it's kind of odd seeing someone other than Tommy Matthews delivering these throws. I mean, he was basically the face of this franchise, in a manner of speaking. Out of the gun, it's QB2. He's got his big wide receiver. That's complete. Now he's out of bounds after making his way into enemy territory. So QB2 going to a familiar face there in Davion Patton. It was Davion who caught for QB2 during the tryout for Coach Fatu that earned him a spot on the team. As we approach the final minute, looking to pass. Looking deep for Fuller. He's got it. Touchdown. Benny Fuller. Yet another clip for his growing highlight reel. The Eagles are lined up for a two-point attempt.
Watch right, watch right, watch right. Hey, 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 hey.
He'll throw again. He makes the grab. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Here comes the kick. Fielded at the 3. And they shut him down at the 20-yard line. I gotta say, all the Bearcats fans that showed up for this game, they're not nearly as loud now as they were earlier when they were enjoying a shutout. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Well, what a scene here today, and I'd be remiss if I didn't remind you that our next live stream will be from the state championship game later this season. Most believe the Brush Hogs are the team best positioned to raise that trophy. My opinion, pigs will fly before the Brush Hogs win it all, but what do I know? Zero progress on this drive thus far. It's third down.
Rip right, rip right.
Out of the gun, it's Carpenter. Pressure comes and down he goes. Oh, it appears we have ourselves an offensive coordinator ready to take a risk. Fourth down, but the punter doesn't even have his helmet on. They're going for it. Oh, a tough drop beyond the marker. So that's the beginning of the end. It's merely a formality from here. This game is effectively over. On first down, they'll run it. Fights through a tackle. A pickup of 7 on the play. And now it's 2nd and 3. Well, things might get a little chippy here, as it doesn't appear they're going to kneel this one out. They shut it down. And that will do it. A comeback to remember. So as our EA Sports live stream comes to an end, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
I'll be watching you. Not just with one eye, with both of my eyes. All right? Keep doing good work, and I'll be in... Hey, Grant Simmons, recruiting analyst over at recruitstowatch.com. Heck of a game at that tonight, son. Hey, you ever think about your future in football? Where you might want to commit to?
Not really. I'm just kind of having fun out there.
Yeah, I see you out there having fun. Well, look here, when you're ready, give me a call, all right? Would love to add you to our site. My man.
The man of the hour. You're the hottest scoop this year. Got a few moments for an exclusive?
Sorry, maybe some other time, Reg. I got a lot of prep for the playoffs.
Tell you what, if you give me the exclusive, I'll put together your senior highlight reel for recruiting next year.
Wow, you'd really do that?
Heck yeah. I got a lot of tricks to get a lot of eyes on your tape, too. Yeah, I do that for all the guys that are pretty nice to me, which is the kicker and now you.
Sold. I need as much help as I can get with recruiting. All right. Let's get started.
Wow, great. Okay. Let me think. Oh, regarding your last game, what would you say is your biggest strength?
My biggest strength?
Just think of one of them.
Well, I felt like I was able to get away from the rush and then buy enough time to make plays.
All right, well, if you're not going to play me, I quit.
Well, Reg, I guess there's the exclusive.
Need a word from my office.
Talk to my busted baby real quick, homie. Welcome to my world.
Welcome to our EA Sports live stream from Empower Field in Mile High, the home of the Colorado High School Football State Championship and the host of tonight's clash between the Brush Hogs and the Eagles. Thrilled to be joining you this evening. I'm Kevin Connors. Well, the anticipation is over. A year's worth of blood, sweat, and tears has come down to this. Game time in the state championship. Fielded in the end zone. And they shut him down at the 20-yard line. The Brush Hogs take over on offense. And you know, with a state championship on the line, every drive can seem like it's the most critical. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Well, for the Brush Hogs, this game marks a return to the state championship. It's a chance for redemption after losing a blowout just 1 year ago in this very same stadium. The history they bring to this matchup adds a whole new dimension to this showdown. Back to the air on second down. Here's Dixon. Now he tucks it, and they get to Dixon for the sack. Tried to use his feet, but could not avoid the takedown. A distinct possibility on this opening drive. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Dixon. Oh, hold on. He's running left. And he's finally tackled after a solid run. So earlier today, while speaking with Brush Hogs coach George Thompson, I asked if their loss in the title game last year came up at all in their preparations this week. You know what he said? He said they took the game film and they buried it. He insisted they've put it behind them and that they are ready to raise the trophy. And he'll barely get a yard on first down. Jason Coleman there to stop him. So following the short gain, it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. Gets it to Kirkpatrick. And he's got it past the marker. First down. As anyone knows, high schoolers and social media can be a recipe for drama. And Clay Rainey stirred up some controversy this week when he predicted a championship win for his Brush Hogs. You can imagine how well he went with QB2 and his squad. Spoiler alert, not well. And he's taken down at the 47. After a solid pickup on that previous play, it's 2nd and 5. Draw play, here's Rainey. He's stopped after coming up with the first down. Okay, so you're hitting me up on social media wanting to know exactly what Clay Rainey posted, and it was an invitation to his championship party tomorrow evening. Yes, very bold, and you know what? He was pretty quick to delete it, too. And he takes this one down to about the 46. Shotgun now, inside handoff. Brought to the ground around the 43-yard line. So the comments keep coming in now on my channel, and yes, I did see Sammy Hawk's reaction to the Clay Rainey party invite. For those who haven't, here's what Hawk said. You can delete the post, but screenshots live forever. So there you have it. Everyone from playmakers to politicians, take heed. The new era of bulletin board material is here. Lined up now for the 10th play of this drive. It's 1st and 10. Dixon hands it to Rainey. And he's across the 30 down to the 27. While I've got a moment here, I'd like to thank my guy Reggie Brown for the well-researched game notes he gave me earlier. Reggie writes for the school newspaper that's covered QB2 since he joined the team. I got to tell you, that little Sparky has really earned my respect. Might be after my job one day. 1st and goal on the first drive of this game, but can they score the first touchdown?
Oh, you just now realize what that means.
Scratch that, he's moving left. And he'll make his way forward to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 6 on the play. And now it's 2nd and goal. Going with the run. And he's dropped in the backfield for a loss. Now it's time to switch sides as we conclude the opening quarter. 3 more to go in this state championship showdown. Back in a moment. Let's get back to the action here as we begin the fourth quarter in the red zone. Now he'll tuck and run, and he's tackled at the 3.
They go crazy one time.
Some coaches would go for it here, but nope, not this group. Dre's kick is good, and they put 3 on the board. Following the field goal, the Brush Hogs are ready to kick it away. It's taken at the 1. And his decision to bring it out proves fruitful as he puts together a great return. Opening play of this drive for the Eagles. And all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. And now he's out of bounds. First down. So I mentioned the game notes Reggie gave me earlier, and here's an interesting fact. Rush Hogs head coach George Thompson once played Coach Fetu in a football game back in college. Now, it wasn't for a championship, but Coach Fetu's Trojans won that non-conference showdown. Amazing how we've come full circle here today. On first down, back to pass. Gets it to Maddox. And he's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. When you look around this stadium, clearly a state championship of this caliber will draw thousands upon thousands of fans, and there's more than a few NFL players among them. Before the game, I saw guys like Patrick Peterson and the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, signing a bunch of autographs. Making their first visit to the red zone, it's first down. From the gun, here's QB2. Finds his man, and that's complete. And he makes the grab, picks up the first, and moves them even closer. From the 3-yard line, here's first and goal. They'll go with the run. And he'll barely get a yard on first down. Buster Gales with the tackle. From the 2-yard line, it's second and goal. Going with the run, and he goes straight at him. Touchdown! And they take the lead with bravado. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And he puts it through. The lead now, 7-3. Here's the whistle, and now the kick. It's taken at the 4. Geez, all that effort and not much to show for it. They'll start this drive just beyond the 20. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive. And there's Dixon making some final preparations as we await the snap. Back to pass on first down. Looks to his right. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 44. A 21-yard gain. And that's a first down and then some. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. Rainey gets the handoff, and he'll barely get a yard on first down. Jason Coleman there to stop him. I spoke of the NFL players in attendance here today. Earl Thomas and Jarvis Landry happen to be watching from the sidelines tonight. And get this, Adrian Peterson showed up at Coach Spencer's request and surprised his players with a pregame speech. Can you imagine that? Now he's out of bounds, and they'll mark it just inside the 50. The D is ready for a throw on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Dixon. Gets it to Poole. He's past the marker. And he's down at the 40-yard line. Tyrus Poole, arguably the fastest player on the field here today, maybe even the fastest in the state. He started returning kicks for the Brush Hogs when he broke his down. Goes Dixon. He couldn't elude the defense on that. Great pursuit. Back to pass. He's going to run. The ball comes out. Scooped up by the D. And they'll have it at the 31-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Eagles. And they will have to be mindful of that clock as they chart a path down the field. And coming out of the backfield, that's complete to his running back. And he's down at the 45-yard line. We talked about Tyrus Poole earlier. A lot of schools were on this kid hoping he'd actually go the track route. But he's fallen in love with football, and of course there's the appeal of the NFL too, but I just think he loves the game, loves the coaching, and his mind is made up. And he'll be marked out at the 39. It's a 16-yard gain, and that's good for a 1st down. Boy, a brisk pace to this drive as they look to keep up the momentum. On 1st down, he'll drop back. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. And he's out of bounds near the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 on the play, and that makes it 2nd and 2. Hawks lined up behind QB2. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Jamison Maddox, the intended receiver on that one. Looking to convert once again. It's 3rd down. QB2 takes the snap. Fires down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Jamison Maddox. And that's a play worthy of recruitstowatch.com. And he knocks it through. The advantage now, 14-3. Following the touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Fielded at the 3. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive. And you know, signal caller Gavin Dixon, he's no stranger to pressure. He led the way to victory in a couple nail-biters earlier this season. And they drop him for a sack. With just a mile to go. So, after 2 quarters of action, it's the Eagles out in front. But we won't be gone long. Back after the break. We can only hope the rascals who pulled off that halftime prank are brought to justice. Either way, it's time to get back to the game. Here comes the second half. And he's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. this drive for the Eagles, and they begin this series with a comfortable but not insurmountable lead. They start the drive with Hawk, and he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. I've got to take a break from the game here for a moment. I think the pranksters I mentioned earlier are still on the loose. Over in the Brush Hogs fan section, they're holding up signs they found underneath their seats with the letters that spell, well, let's just say there's a reason we aren't pointing our cameras at them right now. Think about this team, and I remember thinking this back in the season opener. They just don't panic on third down, and that's been the case again here today. Hits his man in stride, and he comes up with a first down. While doing some prep for this game, I got a recommendation to check out recruitstowatch.com, and let me tell you, QB2 is well represented with some jaw-dropping highlights. And you got to remember, until earlier this season, he hadn't played a down of football since Pop Warner. Think about that kind of meteoric rise. And he's inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. One last thing on Recruits to Watch. You can go to the archive and watch videos they have on players that are now in the NFL. I highly recommend you search for DeAndre Hopkins and Le'Veon Bell's highlights. It's like watching someone play Madden. Madden, the video game. Madden.
Me and my niggas used to go ahead and just bump this all the way to the club for an hour. We used to just sit back in the parking lot, pimp it. Before we walked in the club, we was the club.
And he picks up a chunk of yards before he's finally brought down.
I don't know about that one. That looked like a touchdown.
So it's the defense in the spotlight now on this 1st and goal. He keeps it running left. And they go backwards, losing yardage.
What fight?
You never, Mike Tyson's fight. I thought it was
You really gonna watch that? That's gonna be the most funniest fucking fight in the world.
From the 7-yard line, now it's 2nd and goal. Changing things up, looking to pass now. Now he and he'll do it himself. Touchdown. They're looking unstoppable right now. Myers is on now for the PAT. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. So the scoreboard reads 21-3. After giving up the touchdown, the Brush Hogs are back to receive. This is fielded just inside the goal line. And it's not a great return as he's tackled inside the 20-yard line. At the halfway point of this 3rd quarter, it's 1st and 10. They go play action. And he is sacked. Didn't even get time to make his first read. Gavin Dixon, the field general of this Brush Hogs team, and someone who comes from a family with deep ties to Nebraska football. His dad, Clyde, played running back for the Huskers, as did his older brother, Tommy. Mom, Olivia, was a star on the Huskers track team, so I'm not so sure Gavin has ever even considered going anywhere else. You can feel the desperation as the offense lines up on 3rd down. They're facing a challenging deficit. Grabs the snap. Delivers on the screen. Oh, and he's brought down for a loss of yards. I mentioned earlier Gavin's ties to Nebraska football. Look, he's obviously been asked about it since, I think, the 8th grade. And to his credit, he's never been shy about saying, yeah, I mean, if given the opportunity, who wouldn't want to be a Husker? So it's not a done deal till he signs that letter of intent, but there's a very good chance we'll see this young man in Lincoln someday. Opening play of this drive for the Eagles. And they've managed to finish every drive with a score, so a chance now to continue that streak. Sending it downfield for Patton. He pulls it in. A thrilling play that gets the fans on their feet. Just a massive gain on that last play put the D on its heels. They're inside the 5 now, just brimming with, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Just 2 plays needed to find the end zone. Now to tackle.
Oh, this is Tyrus' music. Tyrus had this CD before y'all even. My cousin Tyrus, he had this CD before anybody had this CD, and he played this video.
The Eagles are ready to kick it away.
We knew that.
Caught in the end zone, and this will be a touchback as he drops to one knee.
Yeah, we all knew that long. Like, nobody's big surprised about that one.
Hogs send out their offense. And with this kind of deficit, Gavin Dixon and his playmakers will need to come up with something big on this drive. He's got it past the marker. First down, Hogs. You know, another
who is this?
In the house here today, Levante David and Rex Burkhead are here to take in this championship game. Tip of the cap to my pal Reggie for the heads up on that. And that'll be a pair of yards on first down. Davin Collins on the stop. All right, so following the short gain.
You know this song?
They go back to Rainey. Picks up a nice chunk of yards before he's brought down.
Not even on track.
Whistle blows to signal the end of the third quarter. When we return, the quest for a state championship continues. Stay tuned. Looking to throw on 3rd and short. Here's Dixon. And they're unable to make the connection. So here comes 4th down. Needing this drive to finish in the end zone. It'll be 4th and 3. 4th down, it's up to Carpenter. Oh, but it's off the mark. So the Eagles will get the football with excellent field position. Hawks lined up in the backfield. They'll hit the ground running on first. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Sammy Hawk. And there is no question he's the player of the game. Myers now to add the extra point. Gets it to go.
Not supposed to use a real song.
Score now, 35 to 30.
Why would I bend over and shake my booty? That's a girl song.
After giving up
you know, it's Lil Jon.
The Brush Hogs are back to receive. He fields it at the 5. And he's taken down after crossing the 20-yard line.
I probably do, but I ain't heard it in a long time.
And they're playing for pride at this point. Their deficit a considerable one. Gathers the snap. Fires it to his man on the out route, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds after a nice gain on the play.
Faded pictures.
Just short of the marker. Here's 2nd and inches. Now they'll throw from the gun. Complete to Kirkpatrick. And he picks up the first down.
No, I thought that was
You don't know shit about this song.
After a solid pickup on that
You
previous
gotta be kidding me. My mom's a key sweat.
Looks to throw out of the shotgun.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. If I don't know nothing about Keith Sweat, my mom would beat the shit out of me on that one. She'd be out there like, no, D'Angelo, you know that's Keith Sweat. Look how he sounds. He's crying on the mic again. Even though he sounds sexy. Look, my mom had a crush on Keith Sweat. Long time ago. Then she got married. Then she's like, fuck you.
He's back to pass. Going long distance. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down.
Like for real?
Ready to take a chance. It's 4th and 5.
Do anything to hurt you.
It's up to Dixon. Airing it out for Kirkpatrick. There's a fight for the football. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Washington. Opening play of this drive for the Eagles. And they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. They snap the ball. Finds Patton on the slant. And he's out over the 20 to the 21. During my pregame interview with Coach Fetu, he expressed all kinds of excitement about this opportunity for his kids. But I detected a tinge of sadness when the conversation turned to the subject of Tommy Matthews. I mean, it's hard not to feel for the young man, the former starter at quarterback, who was sidelined indefinitely due to that heart condition earlier this season. From the back of the eye, Hawk scans the field. First down, and here's the ground attack. And they'll take him down after a nice pickup. 5 on the play.
She said, you don't know nothing about this. If I don't know about Keith Sweat, my mom would beat the shit out of me. That's a damn lie and a half.
He'll pick up the first down. Oh, the misdirection. And he's finally stopped, but not before making his way into enemy territory.
My mom would beat the shit out of me if I didn't know about Keith Sweat. She'd be like, both. No, I'm not in the chat room. Because I'm broadcasting right now, so.
QB2 hands it off to Hall. And he doesn't come up with much on second down.
All you do is kill the clock, kill the clock. Hurry up. Alright,
looking to convert once again. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's QB2. Completes this throw on the in route. And that's good for a first down. Lined up in the shotgun. Looking to pass on first down. He's on the move. And he's inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
that could be 4 different beats, I can't really say.
From within the red zone, it's 2nd and 5.
That could be Janet. That could be Babyface.
Shotgun snap.
I
Here's
mean, that's a
QB2.
lot.
And he makes the grab. And he's into the end
Like
zone.
I said, that's a lot. I know that beat. I'm like, that could be Janet, and sure enough, it's Janet. But it also could be Babyface.
And the point after attempt is good. The score now 42-3.
That was terrible.
Falling further behind on
Oh
the
my God, what you
scoreboard. Lined
say?
up for the return. Fielded at the 3. And they shut him down at the 20-yard line. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive. And to be honest, all hope seems lost, but these kids continue to show some heart. Looking for a receiver. He finds his running back for the completion. Now he's brought down. A good pickup there. 8 yards leading up to 2nd down. They come out 5 wide. 3 to the right. Here's Dixon. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. Needing just a couple yards. It's 3rd down. Dixon looks downfield. Fires down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got the 1st down. And that will do it. The Eagles are state champions. Signing off now, I'm Kevin Connors as we give way to this euphoric scene.
Right here, this is my favorite part. The spin move you do. Breaking that dude's ankles and the stiff arm, woo! Reminds me of my playing days, Samoan warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy. How you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
What do you think?
I'm glad you're healthy, Tommy. And I know the guys would love to have you back and all, but this is sort of my team now.
You know what would make you an even better quarterback? Me at receiver.
Shoot, yeah. We'll work something out.
Like you said, Coach, you got to do what's right for the team.
It's the best news I've heard since my Aunt Lokalani's Boar won Best in Show. I'm gonna get the playbook. We're gonna start drawing some stuff up. Woo!
I know I'm not your favorite person in the world right now.
You're not even in my top 7 billion.
That's fair. Just know I did what I did to protect you. Not to try and take everything that you worked for. And I can understand if you're angry with me, but I'm gonna do everything I can to make it right.
I'll tell you how you can make it right. The Midwest Prep Showcase, later this season against the Central Hawks.
What about it?
Well, they're the best team in the country, and it's a nationally televised game. That means every recruiter's gonna see it.
So what do you want from me?
Just want you to let me go out there and do my thing and show the recruiters what I can do. It's my last chance at getting an offer.
Fine.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, two of the best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Eagles.
Wait, you're?
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop D-O-double-G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. I've been following y'all's story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Snoop, you know Tommy Matthews?
Tommy! Hey. Hey, man, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I'm such a fan, man.
Hey, likewise.
Love your hard work, your dedication, and how you just put the team and put everything on your back, man. That's beautiful, man. It takes a whole lot to do what you did.
Thanks, man.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better get out there and make it count, man. It's a whole lot of schools that's gonna be watching y'all tonight. And I got a feeling I'm gonna see y'all again. Good luck. Ball out.
Will do.
Thanks, Snoop.
For shizzle, Snoop. Yo, we just met Snoop D-O-double-G.
I know. That was cool.
What? Let's go do this, man. La-di-da-di-da.
Well, the crowd is loud and on its feet as Alan Myers gets things started. And with that being a touchback, they'll move the ball out to the 25. So in this matchup of top-ranked QBs, it's Braxton Knight and the Hawks with the chance to strike first on this. Oh, the ball's loose. Holds onto the ball as he takes a shot on that play. And the defense takes possession. They closed in on that ball quickly. So for the first time in this showcase, we'll get a look at QB2 and his offensive weapons, Tommy Matthews among them. In the red zone, looking to throw. Hauled in by Matthews. And he's got the first down just outside the end zone. It's first and goal. Out of the gun, they'll throw. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Following that incompletion, it's second and goal. First carry of the game for Hawk. And he shows off some strength before he's wrangled to the ground. A pickup of 4 on the play, and now it's third and goal. Going with the run. He will not be denied. Touchdown, Eagles. The first score of the showcase. And now it's time for the extra point. And that'll make our score 7-0. kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. Really no need to risk it. He's just going to take a knee for a touchback. The Hawks send out their offense. And the chat for this live stream filled with opinions presented as facts. By the way, feel free to add your own. No, I didn't. Brought to the ground at about the 28. All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. Grove gets another carry. And he's finally tackled, but there's a penalty marker down.
Holding offense.
So there's the verdict. Offensive holding as they give up 10 yards. Needing to make up some ground. It's 2nd and 15. Fakes the handoff. Play action. He makes the delivery, and he's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. Knight looks downfield. Rash brings in his first catch, and he's tackled on the 50-yard line. It's a 12-yard gain, and they move the chains. Shotgun look. They'll throw from the 50. Going deep now for Cole. And that's incomplete. Tried to go long on first down, but it only results in a long walk back to the home. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. Looking to convert once again. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw again. And they're unable to make the connection. So here comes 4th down. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. This year is the first time they've ever had the top 2 quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking, of course, about QB2 and Braxton Knight. First play of the drive for the Eagles. And all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. Sends it to Matthews. And he's brought down at the 39. Well, Coach Betu's team among the best in high school football. Undefeated and blessed with the potent combination of QB2 and Tommy Matthews. They are the combo to watch here today, no question. And a great catch there as he's able to keep a foot in bounds. And he's nearly to midfield before he's out of bounds. Needing just a couple yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Down the middle of the field, it's complete. And he's brought down at the 9-yard line. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. So it's the defense in the spotlight now on this 1st and goal. From the gun, looking to throw. Oh, hold on, he's running left. And he'll do it himself. Touchdown. And they stretch their lead. Now for the point after. And they continue to push ahead, 14-0. giving up the touchdown. The Hawks are back to receive. And that'll wind up a touchback, so by rule, they'll start from the 25. So the Hawks are lined up now, and Field General Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits at any point in his career. Forces that throw, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Douglas. And they'll have it at the 26-yard line. So the Eagles are lined up now, and they've got a solid lead as they look to add to the scoreboard. Got it out just in time, but a solid hit forces that incompletion. Someone check that dude's chiclets. So get this, earlier today I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back at quarterback. Bold words. And he's inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So for those keeping score, Tommy's got 4 catches tonight. And remember, some doubted he could transition to wide receiver, but he's proving them all wrong. Here's QB2. That's caught at the 7. And that's complete. Good for the first inside the 10-yard line. Lined up in the shotgun. QB2 looks downfield. And he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted in the end zone. But the drive stays alive. Out of the gun, looking to fire. Now he brings the ball down. He's on the move. Time's run out on this first quarter of action. And after a short break, we'll begin Chapter 2 of the Midwest Prep Showcase. We've got a scoring threat in the red zone as we start this second quarter. QB2 to pass on 3rd and goal. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. First field goal attempt for the usually steady kicker. Myers puts it through. I think I see smoke coming from that scoreboard. What an offensive showcase today. So the scoreboard reads 17-0. Lined up, ready for the kick. Caught in the end zone. Yeah, and you know, that's a perfect example of why the coaches say don't be a hero. Now their drive will start inside the 20. First play of the drive for the Hawks. And they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. The drive begins on the ground with Grove. And he's tackled at about the 22-yard line. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools. And this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma. You name it, they're here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Here's Knight. And he's going to take this to the 23-yard line. A gain of 1 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 6. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. That's complete to his tight end. And that won't be enough to move the sticks. 4th down coming up. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. My guy Reggie gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California among the fans here today. And he's down at the 40-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Eagles. It's just been amazing to see. They've yet to finish a drive without putting points on the scoreboard. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. Right side of the field, it's complete. Now he's out of bounds after moving the chains. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see? But the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Once more on second down. Here's QB2. Goes to his left. It's complete. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And that's the kind of play we've come to expect. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. So the scoreboard reads 24-0. Following the touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Fielded at the 6. And that's a solid effort on the return as the offense heads onto the field. The Hawks send out their offense. They've got to make every play count to have any chance of mounting a comeback. They start the drive here with Grove. And he's stopped around the 30-yard line. One last thought on Snoop. You know, he's a Southern California guy, Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. A gain of 3 on the play, and that makes it 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Knight. And they're unable to make the connection, so here comes 4th down. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. And this will wind up being a touchback. The Eagles send out their offense, and they begin this series feeling very confident. They're up big on the scoreboard. Looking to throw, here's QB2. Fires quickly, and that's complete. And he picks up a huge gain before he's stopped at the 45. A 25-yard gain, and a 1st down, and much, much more. Out of the gun, it's QB2. He finds his tight end, and he's stopped at the 37. Naturally, people across the football landscape are sharing their thoughts on where they think QB2 will go to college. Some think Miami, others insist it's Texas. But I can tell you this, I'm beyond confident his decision will be the top thing trending on signing day. And it's a nice gain on this play, just past the 15-yard line. With halftime just around the corner, it's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's QB2. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. They just continue to light up the scoreboard. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And he puts it through. The tally now, 31-0. So as they get set to kick it away, I can't help but think back to what Coach Robbins told me before the game. How his defense was going to shut down QB2. Hadn't exactly happened, and I'd be very interested in hearing his thoughts right about now. And he's down at the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And the last thing they want is for this drive to end with yet another reason to bring on their punt team. Looking to throw. Here's Knight. Sends it to Thrash. And he'll move his way forward to the 24-yard line. After a solid pickup on that previous play, here's second down. Shotgun snap. Here's Knight. He's got a man, and he moves the chains. First down. Now the Hawks call timeout. That's their second one thus far as we near the halfway mark. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On first down, back to pass. Fires right, it's complete. And he's out at the 41-yard line. We've kind of been waiting for this offense to hit its stride. I certainly know the coaches have. Maybe this is the start of something here on another 1st and 10. Knight takes the snap. A quick hitter for the completion. And he's tackled at the 31-yard line. A 10-yard gain. Good for another first down. Shotgun look. Back to pass on first down. And coming out of the backfield, that's complete to his running back. Now this will be spotted at the 25-yard line.
Push him back. Push him back.
Drops back again. And coming out of the backfield, that's complete to his running back. And he'll be marked out at the 27. The D is ready for a throw on third down.
Big stop, D. Big stop.
Out of the gun, it's Knight. Spots his tight end, completes the throw. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. That's good for just 3, as that'll bring up fourth down. They'll try for 3 from long distance. Sutherland nails it! And they're finally on the scoreboard. Our score now, 31-3. Taken at the 4. And he's brought down at the 29-yard line. One last try before the break. He's going deep for Matthews. And that deep ball is incomplete. Took a shot on first down, but couldn't finish it off. So, after one half of this exclusive event, it's the Eagles in control. And when we return, the second half of the Midwest Prep Showcase, the wait is over. Time now to kick off the second half of this matchup. It's taken at the 4. And he's he's tackled at the 26-yard line. First play of the drive for the Eagles. And there's QB2 making some final preparations as we await the snap. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. And now he's out of bounds. First down. From the back of the eye, Hawk scans the field. On first down, they'll run it. There he goes. And touchdown! Sammy Hawk, a show-stopping score from beyond midfield. Myers is on now for the PAT. And the kick is good. The score now, 38-3. Following that costly score, here comes the kick. Fielded at the 6. And he's taken down at the 28. So the Hawks are lined up now. And now Coach Robbins barking some instructions for Braxton Knight from the sideline. The drive begins on the ground to throw. Whoa, and that play goes backwards as he's tackled for a loss. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, the size of some of these kids. Just take a look at Kelvin Thrash, number 87, the Hawks tight end. He could suit up for a primetime college game tomorrow, no problem, and not get thrown around. And he'll work his way forward to the 29. A gain of 4 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 9. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. And he's tackled at the 38-yard line. So Coach Fetu, spelled F-E-T-U. For the longest time, I was pronouncing it Coach Feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy for as big a guy as he is. Knight hands it off to Grove. And they give up yards as he's tackled for a loss. Stuffed on the previous play. It's 2nd and long. Here's Knight. That's complete to his tight end. Taken down as he makes the grab. The completion gets them 7. Here comes 3rd down. Now they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man in stride. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 49-yard line. Now going back to Coach Fetu, someone who is universally beloved by players old and new, but he's certainly got his quirks. If I gave you a dime for every time he said Samoan warrior style in a film study, I think you'd be a very rich person. And that goes in the wrong direction as they're tackled for a loss. Running back look with 3 tight ends on the field. The rock goes to Grove. Shrugs off a defender, and he'll get this to the 45. Looking to convert once again. It's 3rd down. Surveys the field. They set up the screen, and that's complete. And they can't avoid a 4th down as that play call comes up empty. No gain. And so the Hawks are ready to punt it away. And he gives it the boot. And this is a terrific punt that goes out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. So the Eagles are lined up now. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. Now he's taken down, but not before coming up with a first. You know, going back to signing day, I gotta say, despite the crazy number of people who came out to see QB2 in person here today, there are so many more following him on social media, waiting on any kind of announcement. Truly, the level of interest is like nothing I've ever seen. And he's finally brought down past the 35-yard line. Moving right along on this drive, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, here's QB2. Throws left, it's complete. And he's tackled at the 22. A thrilling play that gets the fans on their feet. Before they can settle in for the snap, they'll signal the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll be back shortly with the final stanza of the Midwest Prep Showcase. So we resume action here in the 4th quarter, a first down play coming up. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. The pickup of 11 yards and another first down. We're seeing this offense come up with a variety of ways to move the ball on this drive. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Oh, they are running up the score. Myers now to add the extra point. And he knocks it through. So the scoreboard reads 45-3. Ready now for the kick. And with that being a touchback, they'll move the ball out to the 25. Needing this drive to finish in the end zone. It's first down. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. He finds his tight end. They bring him down. A solid gain of 6 there on first down. Looking to pass. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at 3rd down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Back to pass on 3rd down. Into the flat, it's complete. Oh, boy, and that'll set them back as he's tackled for a loss. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And here's the kick. Washington fields it. And he stopped at the 27. Send out their offense, and they are very much in control of this game. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Looking deep for Matthews. my word. Did he catch that? Yes, he caught it. Oh, it's a touchdown. He used to pass them. Now he catches them. Tommy is back. Now they're lined up for the extra point. It's up and it's good. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Whoa. How many kids in high school do you see kick the ball out of the end zone? Now that is a touchback. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And field general Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits at any point in his career. Now he's taken down. No gain on the completion there. 2nd and 10. Lined up in the shotgun. On 2nd down, back to pass. High ball. And the offense able to recover. They reacted quickly to save their drive. Working out of the hole now. Here's 3rd and long. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. Oh, man, I think the quarterback's been playing too much Madden. What was he thinking on that throw? Instead, it's 4th down. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And he sends it away. Here's Washington. And he's tackled at the 38-yard line. Halfway through the 4th quarter, it's 1st and 10. Scans the field. Going deep now for Matthews. He comes down with it. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. Now a chance to finish off what was nearly a touchdown on their previous play. The Eagles will run it. And that'll be a pair of yards on 1st down. Justice trips on the tackle. From the 4-yard line, now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. This will be caught at the 3, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Now the kick for one more. And he gets it to go. Following the touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. And it's out of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive for the Hawks. And they're playing for pride at this point. Their deficit a considerable one. Grabs the snap. Now he dumps it underneath to his running back. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. A good pickup there. 8 yards leading up to 2nd down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On 2nd down, he'll drop back. Now he finds his target on the out route. Now that'll get him to about the 39-yard line. After a solid pickup on that previous play, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw. Absolutely nowhere to go, and he eats that sack. As we approach the final minute, it's 2nd and 15. Gathers the snap. First catch for Cole. He's finally tackled. They'll wind up getting 10 back, and that sets them up for 3rd down. The defense appears prepared for the pass. On 3rd down, he'll drop back. Knight's pass is intercepted. Say goodbye, and it's all the way home. Touchdown, Eagles. And that should seal the deal. Now to dot the I and cross the T. Attempt is good. Following that pick-6 touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. And it's out of the end zone, so that'll be a touchback. The Hawks send out their offense, and they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. He's back to pass. Not able to throw it away. Gives up the sack. On 2nd down. Delivers on the screen. And he'll be marked out at the 23-yard line. And that will do it. The Eagles win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to quickly find the open receiver is what really sets me apart.
I mean, it must have been a little easier with me out there, right? When you snap the ball, you throw it to Tommy, rinse and repeat. But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Well, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, There's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. He's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and you can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, I'm Batman and you're Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my own position.
More details rolling in, everybody. On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' short lists for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now, so I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
Well, you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more of these. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida, and Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's two teams rich in tradition. The home state Florida Gators taking on the Oklahoma Sooners. College football is back here on EA Sports. The new season underway here in Miami. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. And that lands in the end zone, so the opening drive will begin at the 25. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. First down gets him a yard to the 26.
He was brought down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, White. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. And let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as a general rule. You know, most college offenses will run about 15 plays per game more than NFL offenses will. They'll take a few more chances in what they're doing, maybe try and isolate their star player a little bit better. Yeah, there's still some differences in what we're seeing, but for me, speed and pace of play for college offenses still ahead of what we see in the NFL.
A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now White with a 1st down throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
White's pass.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Ellington. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Here's White. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
2-yard loss.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Gators have taken the early lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Already down 7-0. Here comes his first collegiate snap on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He's got Mason complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
1st and 10.
Nice throw there by the junior quarterback who gets his first start today. And we talked with head coach Red O'Brien earlier. Boy, Charles, he keeps his cards pretty close to the vest.
Well, certainly indicative of a guy who until recently was the defensive coordinator. And you know what it's like for those guys. They want every bit of information in order to prepare their team. But in this case, I think now as a head coach, he gave both of these quarterbacks equal time with the starters during practice. And you know that with this defensive mindset, he wants to let this competition sort itself out. That's how he got his defensive guys ready. He's going to try and do the...
And he is in. Touchdown Sooners. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Ellington. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Ellington, the ball carrier.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Ellington. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
That's good.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky rather than good. That was not even the intended receiver on that pass.
But still able to haul it in for the reception. Now White. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. The Gators now with a first and goal. On the ground, Ellington. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The ball carrier. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline because...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. What a special moment for him. The first passing touchdown of his college career, and certainly a moment that he will never forget.
And it always helps to get that first one out of the way, doesn't it? I know right now that he just wants to go and jump to the top of the stadium and throw his hands up and exult a little bit. But he's had a chance to prove that he can do it now. He got it done. It's been a long time in the making. Now he's just got to harness that emotion and continue to play.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, right? A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. White. He'll get this one to Galladay. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's White. And that's complete. It's Allington. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10, Florida. From the shotgun, here's White. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Florida's punter is out there now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
22-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season.
Gators 10.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's third down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down.
Now Stewart on first down. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second and 3. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1.
Short of the goal line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
And goal. Quarterback sneak.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he is in. Touchdown Sooners. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Sooners add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, White. He's got it complete to Perkins. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. Now White lost the football. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Edwards. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown. Mac Edwards, 26 yards. And the Sooners add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On 2nd and 9, White. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, White. Throwing deep for Galladay. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown. And that time he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now here on EA Sports. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown. Jamon Mason, 41 yards. And the Sooners add on to their lead. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Now with 3 touchdown passes.
Well, that's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because, let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game. He's fully captivated us now. With every score, I think he's making his case to stay as the starting quarterback and not get involved in a rotation system.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Gators take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan, and Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 8. Good for a first down. 1st and 10, Florida.
At the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, White. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
White on 3rd and 2. He's got it complete to Perkins. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
That's good.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Another try after the first down sack. White, and he finds Beasley, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the gun, White. It's hauled in by Ellington. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. White now, operating from the gun. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Back to the air on 2nd down. White, and he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Operating from the gun, White. The open man is Smith. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Oklahoma. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Sooners 42, Gators 17.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
To the sideline.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Now White throwing on fourth down. He's going to let it fly. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And he is in. Touchdown Sooners. Taking it in from the 20. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Gators take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith.
Today's final score, Sooners 49, Gators 17.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what? Come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
This whole thing again. Are you dumb? I didn't take anything from you. Your body took it from you. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry.
No. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The top travel destination this week for alumni of these two storied football powerhouses, and the site of the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the Oklahoma Sooners. To play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
First and 10, Nebraska. Out of the gun, Lynch. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Mason. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Being chased out. And he will score. It's a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Sooners have taken the early lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Cornhuskers, nothing.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10. At their own.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was is very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Foster on second down. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 3rd down, Foster. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here's Thomas. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down to the 27. Big play there. 43 yards. A nice throw there. Coach O'Brien, when you look at his quarterback position, he's got 2 great options, but opting to go with a hot hand, leaving Tommy Matthews on the sideline to start this semifinal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Sooners add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
And 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
38-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. There's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
3-yard line.
On first down, it's Lynch. Open man, here's Foster. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll try and run forward with Foster. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
1st and 10.
The Cornhuskers now with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Lynch. That is caught at the 7. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The Cornhuskers now with a 1st and goal. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Cornhuskers, nothing.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and punch it in with Foster. And he is in. Touchdown, Nebraska. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Sooners 21, Cornhuskers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down now, it's Foster, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From the gun, it's Lynch. He's going to have the connection to Foster. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
6-yard line.
A first down carry for Foster. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Foster at the ball.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Reginald Foster, the ball carrier.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A gain of 5. Good for a first down.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Brought down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll look to throw it with Lynch. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. A 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
For Nebraska.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Oklahoma now with a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got Mason complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mason. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup of 38. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Jamon Mason with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Sooners add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 37-yard line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lynch. Throw left side complete. That's Alexander. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2nd down and 3.
43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Lynch. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half. It's Lynch. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. It was Sooners, without Tommy Matthews playing in the first half, they are rolling at intermission here in Arlington. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. What a game that he has had throwing the football now. 4 touchdown passes. This offense playing at a very high level. Tell you what, he's going to be filling up your social media timeline tonight. It's up and good, and they're in control now. 35-7.
Sooners 31. Cornhuskers 7.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll power his way up near the 25.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Sooners 42, Cornhuskers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Kalo Alexander, 75 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. But one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The Sooners take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And Charles, look, I mean, coming into this one, you and I, we didn't know what to expect. This could have certainly been a disaster, nothing short of it. But this young man under center, he has certainly risen to the occasion.
He certainly has, and we certainly prepared in case it was the disaster that maybe it could have been. But there's no question, he's been the star of the show. But while we say that, let's make sure we remember the rest of the team, the supporting guys, because otherwise, Mama's upset whether we don't mention them, and they have played awfully well in addition.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 28 yards.
First and goal.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Jamon Mason there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. This is really something for a guy who's been rotated in and out of this offense. Heck, the last 2 games being his only back-to-back starts, he has come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And still, you got to think there's going to be talk about Tommy Matthews. So get ready for all those sports radio debates all the way until kickoff of the national championship game. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he gets it all the way down inside the 30. What a terrific return.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They'll run on first down. It's Foster. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Lynch on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This one is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Lynch. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
Ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, let's just get rid of the football near the screen, guys, so that you don't take an interception. But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing the drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a handoff. This is Stewart. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball carrier. brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of...
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Remember, that was fourth and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and fourth and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? Just go quarterback sneak.
And he will have a touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And this offense continues to pour it on. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off, too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the game.
They'll take it. Just I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Throwing here, Lynch on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Escaping. Lynch fighting, and he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And he's going to bring the football back for a touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Cornhuskers 17.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear, and down he goes. The pressure getting to Lynch.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now Paxton Lynch on 3rd and long. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Here's Thomas on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Oklahoma out for another drive, and Sooner fans, all those clicks you hear right now, that's the fan base booking their travel in the hotel rooms for Silicon Valley. They are on the doorstep of heading to the national championship game as they start out here on this drive, 1st and 10. A pickup of 14 that time. Good for a 1st down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes. And you think about this guy, as we said, rotated in and out of the lineup all season. But right now, he looks as if he's had a zillion starts out there. He has been on point all game long. Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. 1st and 10, Nebraska. Delayed give to Foster. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Lynch. And it's incomplete.
Intended for his running.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The gain that time, 13 yards to reset him 1st and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Now Lynch to throw. It's a screen pass. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
For 6. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So thanks to, if you can believe it, 6 touchdown passes from their junior quarterback, the Oklahoma Sooners are moving on to play for a national championship.
You all right?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. That wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks. Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
Just because you're not playing, I take it.
Like I haven't had a bad enough day already? Now I have to deal with you?
I know you're upset. But that dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs. And wipe that sourpuss look off your face. It's game time.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. As we'll see the LSU Tigers taking on the Oklahoma Sooners.
You okay, son?
Yeah, Coach, I just... Tommy. You all right, Tommy? We need some help over here! Hurry!
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
Then go out there and finish this thing.
One shot. That's all any of us ever really gets. Waited my whole life for my one shot at being a head coach. And here I am. This is your one shot to go out there and show the world who you are. Are you the guy who's going to lead this team to victory? Or are you going to be remembered as the guy who got caught up in the moment and let it all slip away? I know you're worried about Tommy. Sure, we all are. But this is your one moment. Now get after it, son. Get some.
The pressure perhaps getting to this young Sooner quarterback as they trail at the break. Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national title game. Taken in at the 3. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Complete to Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's 1st and 10 for the Sooners. Again, he'll drop to throw. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Incomplete.
Boy, Charles, a pretty unique opportunity here for this young quarterback. We know that he's had plenty of opportunities under center, won every start, but this is different. You're coming in cold off the bench for the second half of a championship game.
You're exactly right about that because your mindset is a little bit different than when you know you're going to start at times during the season or you know you're the backup but you're going to play. He didn't play at all in the first half. Been a co-starter essentially all season long. Now he's got to go out there and find a way to guide his team to victory in the biggest college football game of the year.
Over the middle, complete. It's Mason. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down on a gain of 10. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And this results in 6. Touchdown. 14 yards. And the Sooners have jumped out in front. Well, after the departure of Tommy Matthews at the half, the offense able to regroup and put the football in the end zone.
Yeah, that's something they couldn't accomplish in the first 2 quarters of this game. So finally, finding their way downfield. I think Coach Red O'Brien, he hadn't shown a preference for either quarterback. But this kid who's out there right now, one thing we know about him, he's a fighter.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I was just going to say that, Charles. He's a fighter, and he does have plenty of upside. We know that he can lead. You and I sitting with him this week. Didn't you just see a guy who could step into any locker room and control the presence of his teammates?
Well, I just remember when we left that room, you said 2 things to me. I think this kid's going to be poised under pressure, and to me, he's a natural leader, and I concur with both of those statements.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Thomas. It's complete to the tight end, Bennett. That catch good for only a couple.
Number 83.
And now, folks, we are getting confirmation on what we heard earlier about quarterback Tommy Matthews. He will not be returning to this football game.
And he started in this one after having not started in the semifinal, but they've gone back and forth all year long, and now with Tommy Matthews ruled out for the rest of the game, a national championship now rests on the shoulders of his high school teammate and friend. He gets his opportunity to put a ring on the fingers of his teammates.
To throw on 3rd down, Thomas. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard, stop short of the 35.
36-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Gain of 4 brings up.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Thomas. And that is incomplete.
Pass intended for number 83.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
No, they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3s already put through the post. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm, You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. Oklahoma now with a 1st and 10. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. 7 yards, the pickup there.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're talking about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
On 1st down, it's Thomas. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, since he's come into the game at quarterback, 2 trips into the end zone, and this offense starting to look remarkably relaxed.
I love that description because it's evident to me, and it's evident to everyone watching, and now everyone's getting the memo. He's not a backup. He's played just as much as Matthews has this season.
Yeah, that's the thing, Charles. There's the old adage of if you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none. Well, I think they're taking that script and throwing it right out the window because they're saying we've got 2 quarterbacks, and we like them both.
I love the way you just said that. Not in this case does the old adage hold up. I think we've got a new one. They feel like they've got 2 good quarterbacks, and the offense should respond no matter who's on the field.
Exactly.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
7-yard line.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Thomas, and caught. This is Bennett, the tight end. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
21-yard line.
On 1st down, Thomas. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Thomas's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a touchdown. Remember, Charles, with Tommy Matthews under center, they weren't able to get the ball into the end zone. They had a single field goal, but he exits the game at half. And this offense since then, they've been on fire. That's the third touchdown in this second half.
Yeah, I'm sorry I jumped in there on you there, partner, but you're exactly right. I was thinking the same thing you were. On fire. Third touchdown in the second half. He's taking his offense and squarely put it on his back, and he is actually carrying them, and what they believe, to the national championship podium.
Well, time will tell if they will be on that podium and hoisting that trophy. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Thomas. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll run on 1st down. It's Thomas, and not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he is in. Touchdown Sooners. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Sooners add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. Taken in the end zone, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on 2nd down, Thomas. And this will be a dump off for Kelly. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
The 3rd down pass.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 11 yards on the pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 for the Sooners. Well, they changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback as thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback. But the bond that these two kids have is really strong. And although only one of the Heartbreak Kids was out there in the second half, Tommy's spirit was with him, and I believe.
You hear from Mr. Matthews?
The hoodie gave it away.
He's stable. But we're only allowing family to go back right now.
That's great, because he's my brother.
I'm proud of what he's accomplished this season.
I think there's only one individual on everybody's mind tonight. This one's for my brother, Tommy Matthews. You think that's something? You should see it in person.
Oh, man. That's so cool. Thanks so much for coming and bringing this.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for anything. Coach and the guys sent their best. They waited as long as they could, but no one knew when you might wake up, so they had to catch their flights back. I told Coach I wasn't about to split up the Heartbreak Kids, so I stayed behind. Made sure you're all right.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad you're here.
But hey, they did leave you the trophy. Wanted to make sure you had it when you woke up. How you feeling, buddy?
Like a sack of crap.
That's funny, because that's exactly what I was going to say you look like.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make it win the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother. Together.
Doc said I shouldn't overdo it.
She say what caused all this?
Yeah. Something about the stress from my filthy roommate leaving his dishes lying around the apartment. She said if it weren't for that, I'd be the pinnacle of health.
Please.
Hey, seriously. You gotta start cleaning up after yourself. It's ridiculous.
Really? Right now? Is that him? He's an hour early. Coach.
Don't look too disappointed.
No. I was just expecting Tommy. Come in. Care for a cupcake?
No, thanks.
So, you here for the party?
No. Give me a minute. Okay, Coach. Actually, I'm here to talk to you about next season.
Yeah, sure. Talk away.
It was something you said at the start of the season earlier. It really stuck with me. It's
something good, I hope?
Well, it was something you said about treat your men like your beloved sons, and they'll follow you into the deepest valley. And that really got me. It got me thinking about the way I treat you boys, and I wasn't being fair to you, and Tommy for that matter, or the team.
Wow, Coach, I really appreciate that.
All that being said, I wanted to go into the off-season with everyone on the same page. I figured the best way that we could do that would be to announce a starter. Tommy's gonna be our starter.
But how could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even gonna be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's gonna be right as rain.
I just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision, but I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft, and based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the third round. But realistically, you're looking at a late-round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
My other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Your talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm gonna give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your Heartbreak Kids thing going back again.
Heartbreak Kids. I appreciate the faith, Coach, but if I'm gonna play QB at the next level, it seems like leaving now is my only shot.
That's probably true.
Wow. I did not expect all this to come to a head so soon.
Well, anything you need, just call. And when those NFL coaches come calling, trust that I'll have your back.
I'm not sure what's more strange, that interaction or the general cleanliness of this apartment.
Cupcake?
So, the NFL Combine. I spent so much time preparing for it, but some things you can't ever say you're fully ready for. That's how the week felt to me. I walked away from the press conference feeling a buzz. Said a lot of things. Will my performance back it up? No. This cannot be happening. Okay. Oh, man, okay. Think. Where was the last place you looked at him?
If you knew where you last saw them, they wouldn't be lost now, would they?
Yeah, thanks. Thought I'd help you are. You're rich.
Say it with me now. Eisen.
Right, Eisen. You're Rich Eisen. Big fan. I'm gonna be the laughingstock of your next broadcast, aren't I?
Depends. You gonna run the 40 barefoot? I may have a little fun with you, but don't worry. I won't make you a running joke, huh? Come on. I thought it was pretty good.
Maybe not your best, but I'll tell you what. You let me wear your cleats, I'll laugh at any joke you have. I'm serious, I'm desperate.
Try 'em on. See if they fit. What's the verdict?
Perfect fit, but honestly, and I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damp. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Ah, right. I had to go.
Let's just say my days of keeping up with Saquon Barkley are behind me. Maybe you'll fare better than I did out there.
What was your time?
5.98, baby.
Well, I can't do any worse. I've seen statues move faster than that.
All right, well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6. Think you could swing that?
Of course. 4.6? I could do that barefoot.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
Less challenging now that I don't have to do it barefoot. Thanks to you and your cleats.
Now that is what I like to hear. You're going to be helping those kids at St. Jude more than you know. Go get them, champ. Hope those shoes bring you good luck and an even better 40 time.
Thanks again, man. Whew. Yeah, I feel it.
Welcome to another exciting edition of the NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Rich Eisen, and I'll be your tour guide as we meet the next crop of elite NFL talent. We're going to start things off with my personal favorite, the event that can break the spirit of any man, the 40-yard dash. First up, we've got one half of America's darlings, the Heartbreak Kids, an intriguing draft prospect to say the least. We'll see him up next for the skills portion of this year's NFL Scouting Combine.
Okay. Here we go, Shaq. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut. Yeah, got that. Let's go. Rocco 80. Ready, go. Yes, yeah. Let's go now. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Let's go. Yeah. Go. 19, yeah. 19. Cut. Oh, 70, yeah. 70 Timberwolf. And like the 18. Come on, baby, finish strong. Come on. Hey, Panthers, ready. Yeah. Ready. XC Cardinal, hey, go. Yeah, got that. Hey, Cougar 19. Hut, hut. You're better than this. Here we go. Ready, go. Take your time, focus.
Well, today had a little bit of it all. Select few guys who may have just cemented their place as one of the top picks in the upcoming NFL Draft. Until next time, I'm Rich Eisen. Welcome to the 2020 NFL Draft. Sure, the experts have done 2.7 million mock drafts, but you can toss those babies out the window. Welcome back to the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft.
Hey, this is the offensive coordinator of the Denver Broncos. How you feeling right now?
Oh, everything's great, Coach.
Well, look, son, we've been following you for quite some time, and we believe you could be an integral part of this team.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. And I'm ready to do whatever it takes to show you I'm worth your pick.
I know you will. I'll expect you to show up ready, okay?
I'll be the first one there. Can't wait.
And I'm just getting confirmation that the pick is in. Let's take it to the podium to see who the next pick in the draft is going to be. What a phenomenal pick. This kid has shown some elite abilities on the field. He's a freak athlete, totally capable of taking over a game in the right system.
Yo, who told us we ain't gonna win, man? Really? He's a bozo. Bozo. Really? Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's built private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end.
This rookie class is very deep, and perhaps no one is more hyped from this class than Tommy Matthews' old partner in crime, who was just selected in the top 10. My level of excitement for the start of the season is perhaps only rivaled by my excitement to see just what that kid's capable of doing on an NFL field. There hasn't been this kind of hype and intrigue since Tesla's Cybertruck release. So the big question I have for this year is, will this rookie sensation succumb to the hype, or will he rise to the top? Guess we'll find out soon enough after the Week 1 games get underway.
They don't know my name.
Being such a high draft pick comes at a cost. Mainly, everyone expecting you to resurrect the franchise. What helped you adjust to NFL life?
I must have carried my playbook with me everywhere. If I ever wanted to prove myself as a leader on this team, I had to know everyone's responsibilities.
Fellas,